students, good morning. This is Nidhi Ketia. Today we will discuss about the iridoids. Okay, so let's we start it. So our today's our study of the content, that is introduction, iridoids, then sequiterpenoids, then triterpenoids, then tetraterpenoids. This is all about the terpenoids. Okay, so now we see the introduction of the terpenoids. So the terpenoids, sometimes called isoprenoids, okay, isoprenoids, are a large and a diverse class of the naturally occurring organic chemical derived from the terpenes. So most of the multicyclic structures with organic oxygen containing functional group. Okay, this is the multicycle structure, and the structure with the oxygen containing functional group. Any one oxygen containing functional group are present in this their structure. Okay, so about 60% of the non-natural products are the terpenoids. Okay, then although sometimes used interchangeably with terpenes, terpenoids containing additional functional group, usually oxygen containing. Okay, additional functional group that's also containing the oxygen atom in their structure. So terpenes are also called the hydrocarbons. Okay, terpenes are also called the hydrocarbons. Then terpenoids are modified terpenes wherein methyl group have been moved or removed or oxygen atom added. Okay, methyl group are moved or removed, but oxygen atom are added in their structure. So terpenoids are modification structure of the terpenes. Okay, then the terpenoids can be classified according to number of the isoprene unit that comprises the parent terpenes. Okay, they comprise the parent terpenes. So here some examples of the terpenes, that is terpenes and terpenoids. Okay, so here first one, that is hemiterpenoids. So that's containing the one isoprene unit and 5 carbons. Okay, one isoprene unit in their hemiterpene structure, and they have one isoprene unit, they having the 5 carbon numbers. Then terpenoids, so that containing the 2 isoprene unit, then they contain the 10 carbon in their structure. So it is derived from the monoterpenes. Okay, then sequiterpenoids, they contain the 3 isoprene unit, and in the 15 carbon are present in their structure. So they derived from the sequiterpenoids. Okay, then diterpenoids, they having the 4 isoprene unit in their structure, and 20 carbon are present, and it's derived from the diterpenes. Okay, this is diterpenoids derived from the 4 isoprene unit, and they having the 20 carbon in their structure, and it's derived from the diterpenes. Okay, now we see the sesquiterpenoids. So it's having the 5 carbon 5 isoprene unit and 25 carbon in their structure. So they derives from the sesquiterpenes. Okay, sesquiterpenes. Then triterpenoids, they having the 6 isoprene unit. So they present this 30 carbon number in their structure. So it is derived from the triterpenes. Okay, then now we see the tetraterpenoids. So tetraterpenoids having the 8 isoprene unit and 40 carbons are present in their structure. So it is derived from the tetraterpenes. Okay, then now we see the polyterpenoids. So polyterpenoids with the larger number of the isoprene unit. Polyterpenoids contains the polyterpenoids having the larger number of the isoprene unit, about the 50, 60 or 1000 or 100 or 1000. Okay, it's having the larger number of the isoprene units. Okay, then terpenoids can also be classified according to number of the cyclic structure they contain. Okay, it's having the cyclic structure they contain. So this that's test identified as, that is Salkowski test. Okay, Salkowski test, it's identification of the presence of the terpenoids. Okay, So now we see the iridoids. Okay, so introduction of the iridoids. So iridoids are found in the wide variety of the plants and some animals. Okay, iridoids are found in the wide variety of the plant and some animals. So a type of the monoterpenoids in the general forms of the cyclopentanopiran. Okay, it's having the wide variety of the plants and some animals, and a type of the monoterpenoids in the general form of the cyclopentanopiran. Okay, then structurally they having the bicyclic fused cyclopentan pyrans. Okay, then ecubin and catapole are two of the most common iridoids in the plant kingdom. Okay, then they are biosynthetically derived from the 8-oxygerminal. They having the they derived from the biosynthetically process, so they having the 8-oxygerminal. Okay, oxogerminal. Then iridoids are typically found in the plants as the glycosides, most often the bound to the glucose. Okay, iridoids are typically found in the plant as the glycoside. Okay, found in the plants as the glycoside, most of the bound to the glucose. Okay, and iridoids comprises a large group of the monoterpenoids and characterized by the skeleton in which a 6 number ring containing an oxygen atom so is fused to a cyclopentano ring. Okay, so they name that is iridan skeleton. Okay, iridoids comprise the large group of the monoterpenoids. They characterize they having the large group of the monoterpenoids. Okay, and they characterized by this their skeleton. Okay, their skeleton system in which 6-membered ring. Okay, they having the 6-membered ring, and they contain the oxygen atom and fused with the cyclopentano ring. That's ring name, that is iridan skeleton. Okay, this whole skeleton name, that is the iridan skeleton. Okay, so now we see the functions of the iridoids. So the iridoids produced by the plant act primarily as the defense against the herbivores and against the infection by the microorganism. Okay, so the iridoids produced by the plants, okay, produced by the plants act as the primary defense against the herbivores and against the infection of the microorganism. The iridoids defends the plant from the any herbivore infection or by infection by the microorganisms. Okay, so to humans and mammals, iridoids are often characterized by the deterrent bitter test. Okay, deterrent bitter test. It's a human and mammals. Iridoids are often characterized by the human identify their iridoids by the deterrent bitter test. Okay, deterrent bitter test. Then now we see the sesquiterpenoids. So sesquiterpenoids are derived from the isoprene unit, 3 isoprene unit. Okay, in this structure they having the 3 isoprene unit. So hence they are carbon number 15, carbon number of the carbon, that is 15 carbon are 15 carbon containing compound, and biosynthesized from the farnesyl pyrophosphate. Okay, they having the 15 carbon components and biosynthesized from the farnesyl pyrophosphate. So they have the wide occurrence in nature and mainly found in the plants and fungi. Okay, the wide occurrence in the nature and mainly they found in the plants and fungi. So the carbon skeletons of the sesquiterpenes is found in highly diverse form as the compared to other terpenes. Okay, highly diverse form. Okay, highly diverse form of the carbon skeleton compared to the other terpenes. Okay, among the such variations from the sesquiterpenoids, lactone are considered more significant. Okay, lactone are considered as the more significant and due to their marked biological activity. Okay, due to their marked biological activity. So they containing alpha methylene and gamma lactone system. Okay, there is a skeleton system, that is the alpha methylene and gamma lactone system are the present. Okay, the ring that's having the alpha methylene and gamma lactone system. Then some terpenes, some member of the sesquiterpenes lactone are further categorized into three groups. That is Germa carnolides, that is the 10 membered ring. Then Ideshamanolides, that is two fused ring membered ring, two fused six ring and six membered ring. Okay, so they having the 12 carbons, two fused six membered ring. Then Gunolites, so they having the 5 membered and 7 membered ring fused. Okay, 5 member and 7 member ring are fused with the each other. So this is the sesquiterpene, terpenoids, sesquiterpenoids, lactone, and their three groups. Okay. Now we see the diterpenoids. So diterpenes composed of the two terpene unit. Okay, diterpene composed with the two terpene unit, often with the molecular formula, that is C20 and S32. Okay, because the terpenoids terpenes are the one of the hydrocarbon, so it's having the C20 and S32. So here diterpene composed with the two terpene unit, so that's a molecular formula, that is the C20 and S32. So diterpene consists of the 4 isoprene subunit. Okay, it's having the 2 terpene unit and 4 isoprene unit. Okay, that is subunit. So they are biosynthesized by the plant, animals and fungi via the HMG coenzyme reductase pathway, with the general pyrophosphate being a primary intermediate. Okay, so this biosynthesis of this plant and animal and also in fungi via HMG coenzyme reductase pathway and also with the general pyrophosphate being a primary intermediate. Okay, so they have also been found in the marine animal like soft coral and sea fans. Okay, also found in the marine animals. Then their functions, so they produce a response to environmental stress as the stress compound. Okay, they gives the response, so they produce the response to the environmental stress as the stress compound, and they play a role of the defense chemical against the parasites and mechanical injury. Okay, then certain play a role as the plant growth regulators, and retinol play important role in the vision, and some have a beneficial pharmacological activity. Okay, so these diterpenoids also used as the plant regulator hormones. Okay, role as the plant growth regulator. So that's also known as the plant's hormone or plant growthing hormones. Okay, and also they responsible for the vision. So retinol play important role in the vision, and also they having the beneficial pharmacological activities of the diterpenoids. Now we see the triterpenoids. So triterpenoids are the class of the chemical compound with the molecular formula, that is the C30H48. Molecular formula, that is C30H48. Okay. Then they may also be thought of the constituents of the 6 isoprene unit. Okay, that's having the 6 isoprene unit. So here C6H8, C5H8. Okay, so animal, plants and fungi all here C6H8, that is my mistake. I wrote that C5, but there C6 are 66. Okay, so animal, plant and fungi all produce the triterpenoids, including sequelin, the precursor to all these steroids. Okay, and the triterpenes are biosynthesized through the head-to-head and condensation of the 2-farnesyl pyrophosphate, that is FPP unit, to form this sequeline. Okay, triterpenoids are biosynthesized with the head-to-head condensation process. So they follows the 2-farnesyl pyrophosphate pathway. Okay, FPP. So unit to this sequeline, and then it turns the sequeline serves as the precursor for the formation of the triterpenoids. Okay. So now we see the functions of the triterpenoids. So triterpenoids, it's also called the steroids. So is a key component of the cell membrane. Also, it activates the steroid hormone receptor. Okay, that is the key component of the cell membrane, and also they active the steroidal hormones receptor. Some triterpenoids showing the particular anti-cancer agent. Okay, they prevent the cancer cells. And they triterpenoids also found the saponin. So they are produced by the plant as the self defense mechanism. Okay. Here's first function, that is the triterpenoids structure, that is the steroidal structure. So they keep key component for the cell membrane and also active the steroidal hormone receptor. Okay. Then second one, that is the they gives the particular anti-cancer agent effect. Then also found they gives the self-defense in the plant mechanism. Okay. Now we see the tetraterpenoids and carotenoids. Okay, tetraterpenes are consisting of the 8 isoprene unit, and they having the molecular formula, that is C40H64. Okay, and these are synthetically prepared by the synthetically prepared by tail to tail condensation of the granule. Okay, these are the biosynthetically prepared by tail to tail condensation of the granule. So tetraterpenoids, carotenoids are tetraterpenes that have been modified by the chemical transformation, such as the oxidation or cyclization. Okay, so carotenoids are naturally occurring coloring matters and exhibition as the purple, red, yellow, and or orange color occur. Okay, it's carotenoids are natural coloring matters exhibiting purple, red, yellow, or orange color. Okay. Then functions of the tetraterpenoids and carotenoids. So carotenoids is a photosynthetic agent organism. So they are essentially components, are accessories, pigment for the light harvesting reaction centers. Okay, then carotenoids having the antioxidant activity and provide the protection against the free radicals, and also they play a role in the synthesis of the plant hormone, and as the structural components of the membrane. Okay, synthesize for the plant hormone, and also they play a role in the structural components of the plant membrane. Then also they used in the role in the high value compounds for the food and pharmaceutical industry. Okay, high value of the compounds for the food and pharmaceutical industries, that is the xanthophyll pigments distributed widely in nature. Okay. Then now we see the examples or drugs of the iridoids. So first one, that is gentian. So synonym, that is yellow gentian, then bitterwood, gentian root, and radix, and also the name, that is radix gentiani, then gentiana, then kutaki and karu. Okay, these all are the synonyms of the gentian. So their biological source, that is the gentian, is the dried rhizome and root of the Gentiana lutea L. Okay, their biological sourcing name, that is the Gentiana lutea L. Then the family, that is Gentiaceae family. and they distributed in the, it is native to the hilly zone in central of the southern Europe. Okay, hilly zone in south, central and southern Europe, and it is also grown in the Vosges mountain and Yugoslavia, that is Sarajevo and Croatia. Okay, then Zura. So these all are the distribution area of the Zentian root or rhizome. Okay, then their chemical constituents. So the first principal constituent of the bitter glycoside known as the gentiopicrin. Okay, gentiopicrin, also known as the gentiopicroside. So the up to 2% they are present in the gentian. The main principal constituent or main constituent, chemical constituents, that is bitter glycoside, that is gentiopicrin, also known as the gentiopicroside. And the drug also containing the amaroxanin, that is bitter glycoside, and amarosvarin, then gentioside, then gentianine. It is the mixture of the gentiopicrin and gentianine. Okay, then the other content of the flavonoids, alkaloids, known as the gentiacin and gentiatic acid. Okay, gentiacic acid, and sugar like the gentiobiose and gentianose, and also tannins are the present in their structure. So gentian chemical constituent, that main chemical constituent, that is bitter glycoside present, and they having the some sugar, flavonoids, alkaloids, and tannins are present in their structure, in their chemical constituents. Okay, so now we see the uses of the gentian. So it is the bitter tonic in anorexia and dyspepsia. Okay, anorexia and dyspepsia, and it is improve the relatively dull appetite. Okay, that is the relatively dull appetite improve. So gentian root is common beverage flavoring and for the bitter. Okay, beverage flavoring for the bitter, gentian root. Gentian root also been used in the amarjo joy and treat for the wooden. Okay, this giving the healing property. So sore throat, arthritis, arthritic inflammation, and jaundice also treated by the gentian. Okay, then now we see the second one example or drug, that is artemisia. So their synonym, that is Xanthonica and worm seed. Okay, Xanthonica and worm seed. So their biological source, that is unexpected flower and head of the Artemisia sina then Artemisia brevifolia wall, and Artemisia maritime lin. Okay, Artemisia sina, Artemisia brevifolia, Artemisia maritime, and other species of the Artemisia. These all are the biological naming of the Artemisia. So their family, that is Composiaceae family. Then distribution in it is found in the growing wild in Quran Valley. Okay, Quran Valley in Pakistan, then Turkey, and from Kashmir to Kumon in Himalayas area, and as well as vast Tibet, and in India it is growing in the Punjab, then Uttar Pradesh and Haryana region. Okay, so this is the distribution of the Artemisia. Then now we see the chemical constituents of the Artemisia. So it is it contains essential oil. Okay, it contains the essential oil and crystalline substance, that is xanthine and artemisia. Okay, then xanthine is sesquiterpene, lactone, and chief constituents of the Artemisia. Xanthine, that is sesquiterpene, lactone, ring chief constituents of the Artemisia. Then volatile oil containing cineol and pinene and resin. Okay, volatile oil, that is cineol, then pinene and resin are present in the chemical constituent of the artemisia. Then uses, that is cyanothenic is used as the strong anthelmintic and especially for the roundworm. Okay, roundworm, especially for the roundworm. And cyanotonin has cumulative in the action. Okay, in the action. Anthelmintic, especially in roundworm, and also cumulative in action. So this is the all about information regarding the artemisia. Now we see the last one example, that is Texas. So synonym, that is Leo, Taliseparate and Himalaya Yo. Okay. Then biological source, that is Taxol is diterpenoids, belongs to the taxan group of the compounds present in the genus of the Taxus. Among the different species of the Taxus, for having the medicinal importance via Taxus Bacta, European Leo, then Taxus cuspidate, Japanese Yo, Taxus brevifolia, Pacific Yo, and Taxus candidiaceae, that is American Yo. Okay, so this is all of the Taxus biological source from the various region, like Pacific, European, then Japanese and American Yo. Okay, so their family that's nearby their biological source, that is the Taxiaceae family. Then it is distributed in the Taxus bactam in India, in Himalayan region. Okay, mostly they growing up in Himalayan region. So this is the distribution of the Taxus. Okay. Now we see the chemical constituents of the Taxus. So they having the 40 taxon. They having the different 40 taxons compounds have been found in the plant. Okay. So all of which are diterpenoid structure. All 40 components, they structure, that is diterpenoids. Okay. So amongst the above mentioned, three most important member of the Taxol, that is the cephalomaamine. Okay, cephalomaamine and D-acetylbactin. So these three most important members, or the most important components in the Taxus. Okay, then leaves containing the diacetylbactin 3, then which can converted to the Taxol. Okay. And other important phytoconstituents with potent pharmacological activity are the Taxol, cephalomaamine, then bactin 3. Okay, diacetylbactin 3. This having the potent pharmacological activity of the Taxus phytoconstituents. Okay, important phytoconstituents. Now we see the uses of the Taxus. So Taxol is a potent anti-cancer drug, and it has the promising role against the non-small cell and lungs carcinoma, gastric and cervical cancer. Okay, severe cancer, and also carcinoma in head, neck, prostate and colon. Okay, carcinoma, that is the one type of the cancer. So it is the potent anti-cancer drug. So they are promising the role against the non-small cells, lung cancer, lung carcinoma, then gastric and severe cancer. So carcinoma, that's a synonym of the cancer, and also carcinoma of the cancer of the head, neck, prostate and colon. It's used for the anti-cancer drug. And Taxol also inhibit the migration, thus preventing the spread of the metastatic cancer cells. Okay, so they inhibit the migration of these cells, so they prevent these cells spreading. Okay, or growing of these cells, so preventing the spread of the metastatic cancer cells. Okay, so these all are the information of the iridoids or the terpenoids. Okay, so now we will over our second unit. In next lecture we will start our third unit. Okay, so thank you to all.